Oh, hey. Look what the tide brought in. I'm glad you're finally here. Yeah? And what if I was waiting to say that? Maybe I wanted to make you laugh. Perchance. You can't just say perchance. I know. I'm just a little silly like that. I don't usually check my phone too often when I'm at places like this. But it's a good thing I did this time. Hold on. Is that a new outfit? Come a little closer. Let me see. Looks incredible. I really like your style. Seeing others express themselves the way they want always warms my heart. So keep it up. You're doing great, sweetie. What? Is that too much? I mean, it's from that one meme, right? Don't tell me you haven't seen it. If you say so. Anyway, I've been called a fashion icon myself, so I know what I'm talking about. Aw, thanks. I woke up like this. Haven't said that in years. Oh, right. Figure you'd ask eventually. I'll be fine where I'm at down here. And this is about as far as the tide reaches on a normal day. I've never had an irrational fear of water, but it's a good thing we have respawn points for the beachgoers that get a little too excited. You've seen them around, haven't you? Good. The sand doesn't bother me much. Just don't accidentally go into swim form or it will be worse when you transform again. Yeah, super uncomfortable. Can't say I didn't warn you now. Yes, you're welcome to chill here with me for a bit. I didn't send my location for nothing. Also, we could practice more guided meditation again. I actually brought a tape recorder this time. Old human technology is so cool when it's restored. Yeah, listen to this. Just gotta press this button right here. I love the sound of the ocean. It's been too long since I visited. If it weren't for listening to Coastline in the morning mist back then, maybe I wouldn't be here today. Funny enough, right now, I'm wearing my jacket from the wave goodbye shoot we did at the shore. Wow. Has it been that long already? Pretty cool, right? I'll use it later if you're good with me recording. Awesome. Yeah, you can hold it for a little bit if you want to take a closer look. To tell you the truth, Callie's really the only one I've ever felt comfortable talking with for hours on end. We can talk until the sun comes up, and there's never a dull moment. But now, it's nice to be able to put my trust in someone else. Aw, well, I'm glad you feel the same. So, how have you been lately? Still stressed out? Really? Good thing you came out here then. It's easier to breathe by the sea. Huh? Have you been thinking about the Grand Festival again? I heard it changed everyone's lives pretty drastically. For a theme about time, it messed with nearly everyone's perception of it. I can relate. How about you? Sounds about right. Have you been taking care of yourself? Eating properly and all that? It's alright. You can be honest. Oh, wow. Just a rough week in general, huh? Sounds like things were really stressful, but I knew you'd make it through. You always do. Still, you must be so tired. It's okay to rest now. I promise you, it's okay. You're not going to miss anything if you put down your phone for a while. Trust me, you can't keep doom scrolling into oblivion. I've been there too. You don't always need to push yourself to do more when you're tired. Hey, you don't need to apologize either. Seriously, you're doing the best you can to be okay. Even if it takes a little time. No journey is easy or perfect, but you're still going, so it's gonna turn out just fine. I believe it will. At least. Just breathe. I can tell you're being really hard on yourself. You don't need to do anything else right now. Rest isn't earned, right? Good answer. Even if you feel like you didn't do much today, you still deserve to rest. Everyone deserves rest. It would be nice to slow down and not feel like we're falling behind when we do. I know that would happen in a perfect world. I think the world can be a kinder place, though. Right now, I hope it can feel that way. Hey, listen. I promise you'll feel better if you just breathe with me. Just like this. Finding the right words isn't always easy. You do so much thinking every single day. I know all the worrying can be exhausting. From a fellow overthinker, you gotta just zone out sometimes. It feels like your thoughts are racing pretty fast right now. I think you know what I'm gonna ask you to do again, don't you? Yep. It's a good time for another calming breathing exercise. Can we do that? Alright. First things first. Let's sit or lay down comfortably. Okay. Perfect. Next, I need you to slowly close your eyes, just like before. Let's go ahead and release the tension from your face. It's pretty easy. You kind of just make a surprised expression and then let it drop. I guess because doing that makes you aware of your face muscles or something. Well, yes. You learn a lot from being in front of the camera. Can't tell you how many times I've done that for Incopolis News. And next, relax your shoulders too. Just let go. It happens pretty fast. I heard that sigh. We don't realize how much stress our bodies are holding on to every day. Okay, if you're ready, Let's breathe together now. Take a deep breath in, and then gently let it out. Don't worry if you can't go all the way. It'll get easier each time. Once more. Focus on the sound of the waves while we do, okay? One last time. I love that one sound from the sea foam against the rocks. It sounds like fizzy cola being poured into a glass. So refreshing, isn't it? You can just let your worries float away on the breeze while you're here. We'll be here for a while. We'll be safe here. I know it's hard not to think about all the things piling up in the background. But for now, it's just us and the ocean. Just focus on what's right here in front of you. No more worrying about the future. You'll get there soon enough. Right now, there's no more paperwork, no more assignments, no more noise. Only peace and tranquility. I'm so proud of you for getting through this day. And you'll make it to the end of the week too, okay? Thank you for doing this with me. Thank you for existing. Remember to let your breath come back in naturally. Take it slowly. Be intentional with it. Just like that. You did such a good job. As you breathe out, let your thoughts float away with each exhale. If you find yourself focusing on a thought, bring your attention back to the sensations in your body. You don't have to dwell on it. Just redirect your attention. Listen to the sound of the waves splashing against the shore. Fill your mind with the soothing color of blue. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're allowed to rest now. Let your thoughts flow by. The sad thoughts don't define you. They won't be here forever. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nicely done. keep your awareness on the rise and fall of your breath. Let yourself float free with each breath. I can keep rambling if you want something else to focus on too. I'll go slowly enough for you to hang on to each syllable. It feels great out here. There's something about the salty ocean air that just feels right, you know? It smells like home. I'm used to just standing at the shore to sing and calm myself down. Usually works like a charm. Yeah. Maybe you should try it sometime. Feeling grounded by nature does wonders for the mind. Sometimes, you just need to feel the earth beneath your feet. I know talking about the weather is kind of boring, but that's all I got for now. How about that sunset? It feels nice to close my eyes with the sea breeze on my face, but I've also been appreciating how beautiful the sun looks just beyond the horizon. It's a real miracle. Yeah, you have perfect timing. We're at the last stretch of golden hour, so the reflection on the sea looks really gorgeous. Told you, didn't I? I promised the view would be worth it. And since it's clear out tonight, you might see something special. No spoilers, though. You'll just have to wait for it. Yeah, I get it. Callie's pep talks can be pretty intense, but that's just another thing I admire about her. You really walked all the way out here, though. So putting on an episode of my podcast wasn't enough. I guess you just really wanted to hear from me too, huh? Was there another reason why? Anything at all? Oh wow, the look on your face is priceless. Hey, it's fine. I'm happy to give you some more positive affirmations, if that's what you want, dear. Oh wow, that makes me sound like... Nothing. I was just teasing you again. You don't have to answer anything you don't want to. Actually, I think you already told me the reason in Alterna. Oh, Alterna. Remember when we talked about the Seaside back then? Oh wait, that's the pun at Seaside. You know, like the rock band? Sorry, it's just saying those words together. It's like the calamari pun. Whatever. I thought it'd be nice to actually visit the beach for real again. It's nice to be all up close and personal now. Did you just say in more ways than one? Well, pretty bold today, aren't we? You can't just say things like that under your breath, you know. Inklings have really good hearing. Unless you forgot. If I had shivers, ego, I guess I'd say something a bit more pretentious. Oh, you know, like, you should be thankful to breathe the same air as me. God, she would charge by the minute if they allowed it. Deep Cut is an adorable bunch, but I'm really glad I don't have to go along with the bit of being their manager anymore. What did they call me again? Boss Lady Marie. I guess they felt it was a sign of respect or something. Callie and the captain thought it was funny, of course. Nope. I never signed any paperwork officially. They would just message me anytime they felt like yapping or complaining. Maybe they could have been my crew, if I wanted. I don't even know the name of the agency that represents them, to be honest. I looked at random spreadsheets, and I got to listen to some new song samples here and there. Once Leaderfest happened, Shiver took over, though. Oh, wow. The first anniversary for them. I think a lot of fans were in their feelings after that fest, even if it was all in good fun. How was it for you? Yeah. I doubt I could have picked a team myself, even though we had to perform back then. Don't tell Callie, but she said she was Team Fry in spirit. Right. I hope you can continue to make yourself comfortable. My guess is you've probably been listening to me yap with your eyes closed for a bit now. But if you need to get up and stretch, that's okay too. You forgot to bring a beach towel? Touché. I don't exactly have one either. Probably left it in the car. I think I know of something that might feel a little better. If it's okay with you, why don't you lean on me for a bit? I really don't mind. It's up to you. Cool. There you go. Aren't you lucky? If only my fans could see you now. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll have to lower my voice a little bit since you're right next to me now. Not a problem. Oh. Wait a minute. I think it's happening now. It's like turning on a nightlight. So, yeah. I rarely let anyone see this, but my eyes can glow in the dark. Dramatic lore drop. Shocking. I know. You're not scared, right? I mean, I hoped you wouldn't be. That's good. This is what I meant by a special surprise later on. Sometimes, on nights like this, when the bioluminescence in the water shines brightly, my own abilities grow stronger too. Something photophores that produce light. The science behind it is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, my tentacles also light up a little bit. Well, it's been like this for as long as I can remember. At least Callie never had to be scared of the dark when we had sleepovers. Just let me know if the glow is too bright, okay? Maybe you'll have to be careful not to look too deeply into my eyes or anything. Yeah, sorry. No staring contest for tonight. What does it feel like? There's a slight warmth on my face. Honestly, I never really pay attention to it. But yeah, now you know. Not to bring up the Grand Festival again. I'm totally bringing it up. If you feel like talking about it. How was your experience? I didn't exactly ask about that earlier. I see. Makes sense. Well, things might seem hopeless some days, but they won't always remain that way. If you think about it, every decision you made in life led you to this exact moment. So it can't be all bad, right? Everything will be okay. And hey, if you're worried about how much you've accomplished between now and then, you're definitely not alone. Please don't be too hard on yourself. You're doing great, and once again, I'm so very proud of you. You're exactly where you need to be right now. As long as you're still alive, you have time. Small steps are still progress. Of course. I feel like we can start over so many times in life. I'm doing so much more than just being a traditional idol. I think right now, I want to get into music composition. You can do anything you set your mind to. You're incredible. I promise I'm only saying that because I mean it. Guess it's been half a year since Grandfest. Since we were dancing on that giant stage for everyone. Which is honestly mind-boggling to think about. I think it's been hard to deal with because it felt like the end of a really long chapter. And now the world doesn't feel the same either. Bet your memories have that bittersweet edge of nostalgia the more time passes, huh? It is difficult. I figured I'd ask because the amount of heartfelt messages I saw under the Grandfest hashtag was, well, not to put it lightly, like no other Splatfest in the history of Splatfest. So many inkfish poured their hearts and souls into battling for this event. Just like we gave our all to perform. Regardless of what team you picked, I'm glad you could be a part of it. Bonus points for team past, of course. We had your back, didn't we? Hey, I can't help it. Oh, the day that Splatcast aired, it was all I heard about non-stop. I'll never forget the look on Shiver and Fry's face when we called in either. As usual, Earl and Marina were so cute. Oh? You want to hear more about the Night of Unity? Sure, I can tell you all about it if you want. Okay, so... 3 Wishes rehearsals were something I both thrived for and felt exhausted by. Especially when we were in costume. It felt like those corsets were a little easier to breathe in than our regular outfits, though. Yeah, those went through a lot of modifications for us to move a bit more freely. It'll all come out in an interview, so it's not like super classified or anything. I still remember standing in the darkness on the giant clam, waiting for the sound cue to begin. In rehearsal, Earl usually started way earlier than everyone else. It was a little funny, not gonna lie. I know. She's such a wild card. Looking back at the official recording we got, I see Pearl meant every word when she said, I bow to no one. The Three Wishes choreography is probably 5% freestyle. The roar of the crowd as those white lights illuminated the seven of us is something that will stick with me forever. It felt like that night could last forever. All those hours of practice could never compare to the real thing. The actual performance. I mean, I have been in this business long enough. It never does. Focusing on your dance steps, making it look effortless, doing your best to remember the lyrics under the burning, bright stage lights. Well, that's the absolutely terrifying thing. The stage actually was on fire, so yay. Tons of fun. The audience is so huge that they start to look like a sea of color. Everyone's synchronized cheering and pen lights all together. I know that part also sounds frightening, but it's actually quite beautiful. Sometimes, I like to think that's what it looks like beneath the ocean. So vibrant and mesmerizing. It helps me stay calm if I focus on the motions of the lights instead. How they sway in response to our voices. I know our performance is reaching across those waves and touching everyone's hearts. And then, they send their energy back to us full force. You can't pinpoint anyone specific you're hoping to see in a crowd like this, or you'll make a misstep trying to do so. I hope that's descriptive enough. It just all means so much to me. Sometimes, it comes out better in lyrics. You know that big anxious feeling you get the moment before something you've been waiting for? Yeah, it's exactly like that. The anxiousness I feel before performing is a pain to deal with, but no one really knows how I deal with it. Except for Callie. I don't talk about it much. Reassurance does help a lot, though. Well, there's one thing that Marina said to me that I could never forget. Every song you sing gives me the strength to keep going. So, I kept going. Because she believed in me. And now, because you believe in me. Yeah, thanks for everything. The fleeting feeling of finishing a concert is like a mix of satisfaction, relief, and grief. You're satisfied because you did it, despite all the negative things your mind was telling you, and because your fans are happier. Relief because you don't have to perform for a few more weeks. And grief because, I don't know. No set list is exactly the same experience. Once it's over, you only have your past memories. We grieve a lot of things this way. True. It's hard to explain, isn't it? On one hand, the present deserves to be cherished. But on the other, I've spent more time thinking about how each moment becomes the past, no matter what we do. And the future is undecided. A fresh new slate. We've got to live the best lives we can, so we have good stories to tell. There is a catch, though. Not every day is going to be remarkable. I think there's beauty in that, at least. Those uneventful times can give you the best memories when you least expect it. And more importantly, room to breathe. Because, let's be honest, we're on autopilot a lot. It's nice to just lay here without a worry in the world. But I know the ever-looming thought of responsibilities never truly fades. Maybe you've been having stressful dreams about them too. Let's try and relax though. Tomorrow is a new day to begin again. It's actually pretty easy to synchronize your breath with the ocean. Let me try it. In with the tide. And out. It's too easy to keep making that pun. I know. This feels so peaceful up close. Listening to the ocean's own unique rhythm. So calming. Your mind is getting clearer, isn't it? All that matters right now is your peace. There. There you go. You seem so relaxed. That's good. Anyway, story time. Where was I again? Callie and I practiced so much that we could do the dance number in our sleep. It'd be like sleepwalking, but for performing. Sleep dancing? I don't know. Gosh, that reminds me. Callie actually can dance Bomb Rush Blush in her sleep. I've seen her do it. You know how we have performances the morning before Splatfest results? Even if we knew those songs by heart, getting on stage after the whirlwind the Night of Unity put us through can't properly be described in words. Some might think we sang until the sun came up and had a quick change of outfits in between shows. And I guess it felt like we were always on stage. You know what? Splatfest and Inkopolis are wonderful, but this event was fulfilling in a way nothing else ever has been. It can never be recreated. They were right. It really has felt like the height of our careers. But things are far from over for us. The Squid Sisters aren't going anywhere. Don't you worry. I think with Splatfest being mostly seasonal now, I'll also have more time to focus on Marie After Midnight again. It's a lot of work organizing topics and finding guests. Writing so the show flows naturally. But tonight, it's given me the same peace as when I'm in that recording room, if not more. It can get overwhelming at times, don't get me wrong, but I persist because I love it. It felt freeing to just say whatever was on my mind and reminisce. So once again, thank you for listening. What was that? Of course. I'm glad you could tell me. You don't have to bottle up your feelings and pretend everything's fine. Your friends would want you to tell them what's on your mind, right? Maybe you don't want to be a bother because it seems like everyone is going through something. But someone out there will surprise you with their kindness. I hope you meet them soon, if you haven't already. Don't give up either, okay? Keep doing what you love. It's gonna be alright. You've been this close the entire time, so... Do you need a hug? If you're cool with that. Okay. Come here. Oh, you were right. Your jacket is really soft. There, there. There, there. You're doing your best. And you're more than enough. Just as you are. Can you repeat it for me? I am enough. Perfect. You're gonna be all right. Huh? Your answers could never disappoint me. Well, unless you told me you liked pineapple on pizza. That's a joke, by the way. Callie likes it, so to each their own. Look at that. The moon finally came out from behind the clouds. We've got such a breathtaking view down here. Yeah, for real. Nature is pretty cool. You know, I've been thinking about 3 wishes so much that it's stuck in my head now. Do you mind if I... Oh, okay. Here I was, thinking you'd started drifting off to sleep. Your voice was so quiet a moment ago. Alright then. I'll sing for you. We've come far, you and I, on our journey. Fights and sounds, highs and lows, all that we've seen. Nothing in the start, in the void of night. But then out there in the dark, a path came to light. Did you think that then we'd be there, guiding others in our shoes? Tiny, tiny seeds left on the trail, someday to bloom. Star at night, glowing bright, bringing us your light. A message to us from far in the past, saying shine on. Where to ride, line by line, showing us your sights. Past and who are, so we sing them today. We feel you still. Oshino hikari kira kira re, ikoku nenmai kara no message. Otoba re kishi kira kira re, uta o moi tsutaeru tame ni. Ima wa mukashi Yume ni mita hotaru hini, udani oboete wanebauta kunimukuyo. Aone shibi kairu toki no michi shirube. Mara kiena yobe. The tide goes out, chorus. Just for you. It's getting really chilly out now, so we might need to head back soon. I don't mind if you rest your eyes for a bit first, though. I'm a lot sleepier now, too. I hope you'll have some sweeter dreams tonight. Maybe I'll dream of what it's like to explore beneath these waters. Take care of yourself, alright? no matter where the winds may take you. Don't forget to stay fresh. Good night.